And here is the latest from Leave.EU, alive and kicking. Leave.EU is busy making preparations for the launch of Brexit the movie, busy engaging with the public, whether it be through our call centre or our field campaign, and busy making the case for leaving the EU with the national press. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Mark Twain. Leave.EU is one of the most formidable forces in British politics today, with close to 1 million supporters who've created an amazing and potentially pivotal platform that will guarantee success at the referendum. We will also be ramping up our efforts in the field. Ultimately, the success of the ground campaign rests on the passion and commitment of our thousands of volunteers in the field. We have over 400 constituency task forces set up around the country that need your help with leafleting and canvassing. A new and improved leaflet explaining why we should leave the EU, backed up by the facts, is on its way. We need as many people delivering these leaflets as possible, so we urge you to join your local group and help give the message out there. Contact group support on groupsupport@leave.eu or call 0344 776 5728. That's 0344 776 5728 to find out where your local group is. And don't forget to take pictures and tweet them. We want to show the world the strength of our support. Tag us at Leave.EU official, #LeaveEU. The EU can jog on. Leave.EU are planning many events up and down the country, and we want to attract participants and spread the message. A freedom run supported by some very famous faces, along with action days, street parties and much more are in the pipeline. We'll need your support and involvement. Join your local group today and help us in our fight for independence. We're also looking for messengers, supporters with the experience of the problems and difficulties caused by EU rules, regulations, and European integration in general. If you have something to share, please email us research@leave.eu. And Brexit the movie is a fantastic opportunity to expose the infinite number of lies, abuses and burdens the EU commits on a daily basis to the people of Britain, but also the rest of the world. Tickets are still available for the gala premiere in Leicester Square, London. Grab yourselves a ticket and be one of the first to learn the full extent of the EU's wasteful, complacent and sovereignty-thieving ways. Our faithful supporters will certainly enjoy the movie and its message, but the documentary is also a fantastic means to connect with the public at large. We therefore invite you to contribute to the movie's crowdfunding page. The better resourced the film is, the more cinemas we can screen it at. The date is Wednesday the 11th of May 2016 at Leicester Square in London. Doors open at 7:30pm and it starts at 8pm. Tickets are priced at £20 each with a booking fee of £1.50. Please note you'll need your unique access code to purchase the tickets to Brexit the Movie premiere at ticketsource.co.uk. And for those of you unable to join the field campaign, we appeal to you to make a donation. We are a grassroots campaign, going about our work with our supporters and the future of our country foremost in mind. We're making a difference on a daily basis, and donations of any kind will help ensure that we succeed in our mission. We also invite you to consider becoming an official Leave.EU member. For £30, you'll receive a Leave.EU certificate and special access to our events. Concessions are £15. And Leave.EU fight for Independence Day on Saturday the 14th of May. Here at Leave.EU, we're certainly excited. After a turbulent week and a bit during which Number 10 threw the kitchen sink at us in the form of a dodgy Treasury document, an undisguised threat from President Obama, and yet another dubious economic forecast, this time from the OECD, we emerged victorious, a lead in the polls. Leave.EU founders Aaron Banks and Richard Tice made a brilliant case for Brexit, defending the interests of their and your nation in front of the Treasury Select Committee in Parliament. And if you want to hear what they had to say, then check out the report on Alan's Antics. Richard Tice made the often neglected point that you don't need a free trade deal to trade. Just look at America, Britain's biggest export partner. Aaron Banks, meanwhile, was laboured with having to point out the difference between the deficit and the national debt to the committee's members. His lesson in economics didn't end there. Time for a shake-up to the establishment? Well, we think so. A monumental win for the Leave side would be a great start, paving the way for a better future for Britain in the process. Let's get everyone we can behind the referendum on the 23rd of June and make those votes count. We have new leaflets for distribution offering the necessary facts and the arguments. With only 55 days left to make a difference, every day of campaigning counts. We need leafleters for busy town centres, volunteers to knock on doors and put on street stalls, as well as organising our local events and supporting our national activities. With more than 400 task forces set up around the country, it couldn't be easier to get involved. Contact group support at Leave.EU to find out where your nearest group is, so you can get involved. Leave.EU have a big calendar of events coming up. Show your support by coming along and promoting our events to all your friends, family and colleagues. We know you like to hit the streets daily, and we encourage that. In addition, we've organised national events such as our Leave.EU Fight for Independence Day on Saturday the 14th of May. We need all our supporters to grab their Leave.EU t-shirts, round up friends, family members and colleagues and hit the streets with our Know the Facts leaflet. We need your help to distribute 1 million leaflets in one day. The Freedom Run on Sunday the 12th of June. Join a host of famous faces on Sunday the 12th of June at Wolverhampton Racecourse for our Freedom Run. Run 5 kilometres, walk 1 kilometre, or come along and support people participating. You can also organise your own Freedom Run or walk in your area. Post your photos on Twitter and tag us at Leave.EU Official and join in the fun. Our aim is to have supporters up and down the country running for freedom. Let's tell the EU to jog on. And the Great British Street Party, the weekend of the 18th and 19th of June. To attract the young families and young people in general, we want to make politics fun, and how better than through a Leave.EU Great British Street Party, an occasion to inform people of the facts on why we are better off out of the EU and have a lot of fun at the same time. Street party packs will be available to order very soon. And that's it for this report from Leave.EU. Take care, and there'll be more next week.